It's a great pleasure to be here in one of the iconic places in the world, Vivekananda House and Vivekananda Cultural Center. First of all, let me congratulate you for being here. This is the place where Swamiji, Swami Vivekananda, our great global icon, a great thinker from Asia, a honor for India, who transformed the world at large, who got ignited, who spread the waves of change to the world from Vivekananda House, Vivekananda Cultural Center. Swami Vivekananda was born in West Bengal, but was adopted, groomed, and rather ignited by the youth of, he ignited the youth of Madras. In fact, Swami Vivekananda, when he was here for 9 days, which is celebrated as Vivekananda Navaratri in the month of February, where he has told clearly his hope lies in the youth of Madras Presidency, which is now a Tamil Nadu. And Swami Vivekananda would have been maybe born in West Bengal, but adopted in Tamil Nadu. From here only, he the Chicago Address, which ignited the freedom struggle of India. And this is the significance of the place, my dear friends. And I have to thank the Ithiraj College for bringing you people here. And this day is going to be a historical day for you. And it's an important day for you. Let me tell you my encounter with Swami Vivekananda. And let me tell you how everybody gets introduced to Swami Vivekananda. In Sri Ramakrishna Mission and Mutt, there are 1,600 plus dedicated monks who are sacrificing the nation building of this country. Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi is supposed to become the monk in Ramakrishna Mission. But Ramakrishna Mission identified the talent of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi and said, you are meant not to live in seclusion, but to be with the people. That was told by Swami Atmasthananda, who was a spiritual guru of Honorable Prime Minister. Ramakrishna Mutt not only produced Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Ramakrishna Mutt has produced Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, who ignited the freedom struggle of India and who got freedom for India, and we were supposed to get freedom in 1945. And this is the significance of our great institution, Ramakrishna Mission. And everybody comes in contact because of the positive karmas which you have done in the past, which has made you to come here. It is not because you are here based on some training. You people are here because you have done something good in the life. That is the reason you are encountering Swamiji. My encounter with Swamiji is very simple in my life. I belong to a village in Maduranthakam. We were from a from a lower middle class background where our grandfathers were agriculturalists. And we were in search of an English medium school. At that point of time, in Tambram, there was a great devotee of Swami Vivekananda, who is a junior of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. His name was Mr. Narayan Rao, who actually gave us a seat in an English medium school. That is the place where I first encountered Swami Vivekananda's statue. And I did not know who is this Swami Vivekananda all about. But later, when I studied in that school, whenever we used to have a program called Man Making Education every Saturday, in that period, they used to teach us the ideals of Swami Vivekananda and the people who got inspired by Swami Vivekananda. And I had an opportunity to directly interact with Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, who was the Honorable Prime Minister of India. I had an opportunity who was inspired. Atal Bihari Vajpayee is also a follower of Swami Vivekananda. APJ Abdul Kalam, I had an opportunity to interact in my school days. He used to come to our school. This is the opportunity, my dear friends. Being in Tambram, I encountered Swami Vivekananda. Through Swami Vivekananda, I introduced to the people who got inspired through Swami Vivekananda. And you are in a right place, and it's a great opportunity for you people. From this day today, your life is going to transform. Whatever may be your past, it does not matter. From today, you can transform. You can throw all your negativity in the garbage and transform from today onwards to greater ideals, and you can become an achiever in this country. Your marks doesn't matter. Your economical background doesn't matter. Who are your parents? What is their background? They may suffer to educate you, but you can transform your family's life. You can become a great contributor. I can tell you this with great conviction. The power of this nation lies with the woman. Power of this nation lies with the woman. I am because of my mother. Definitely with my motivation, my father. But I am groomed in my hands of the mother. Every man in this nation is transformed because of mother, including Swami Vivekananda. Including Swami Vivekananda. Without mother, this land cannot be called a motherland. And every mother has the motherhood and the compassion which has the power of transformation. And that is the quality every woman has today. And you should understand the divinity which is existing within every woman. My dear friends, today America talks about women empowerment. Today European nations talk about women empowerment. But India is the country where women are not just empowered, women are honored and respected, my dear friends. If you look at the Manusmritis, and if you look at the Vedas and Upanishads of India, and including Bhagavad Gita, you can see the respect women enjoyed, or rather there were literatures to prove how the thought process of India was with respect to women. In Manusmriti, they say that women should be honored. In Bhagavad Gita, Bhishma advises Yudhishthira to take care of the woman, otherwise the entire kingdom will come down. How many of them know our Vedas? Nearly 8+ women were involved in drafting our own Vedas in the past. How many of them know Gargi, sage Gargi? The Gargi was a great woman poet who challenged the male sages during those times. How many of them know about Rani Lakshmibai, who transformed from a timid woman into a great warrior? That is the kind of a people we have, my dear friends. And this nation provides that opportunity. Unfortunately, what happened when the Britishers and the Mughals came to India? They were invaders. Not only they plundered the wealth of India, but they also tried to penetrate into the minds of the people, gave only the wrong notions about the Sanatana Dharma in the country. You should understand, this nation has a great potential. To know India, to know the truth of India, you should read Swami Vivekananda. He has given everything what is true in India. When the entire world was mocking India, when the entire world was thinking India does not have anything, Swami Vivekananda went to Chicago and he gave a clarion call to the world that Bharat is a Vishwaguru. Bharat is a Vishwaguru. Know Vivekananda's work to understand India. I did not say this. Mahatma Gandhi said his devotion to the land increased and his patriotism increased moment he read Swami Vivekananda. Many great leaders have told, if you want to know India, read and understand Swami Vivekananda. That's a kind of a person, Swami Vivekananda, or a great saint. Many of them don't understand that he is just, many of them understand him as only a monk. But he is not just a monk. He is a great thinker of Asia. I'm going to quote and tell you what he has spoken about women empowerment and women development. When the world is speaking about women empowerment, Swamiji spoke about women power and women-led development. And he went to the West and told people clearly, in the West, every woman is seen as a wife. In the West, every woman is seen as a wife. In India, every woman is seen as a mother and with a motherhood. The heart of the mother makes India a great nation. The heart of the mother makes India a great nation. That's what he told in the West. And here, the sons, those days, used to tell their mother to keep the legs on the water, and they used to drink the water of the mother. When they expect the mother to keep the legs on the water, dip the legs of the mother, and then drink that water. And that water people used to feel is a purity of thought. That's a kind of a respect the sons used to pay, or rather children used to pay in the country. That's what Swamiji has indicated. And what's happening today? We are all moved by the Western thoughts. We are all moved by our Western philosophies, which according to me is not doesn't matter at all, because it doesn't convey anything today. The biggest problem for the woman today is not the mind of the woman, the heart of the woman, the feeling of the woman, or the potential of the woman. Women have immense potential. What is the problem is the serial and the films which are spoiling you peoples, and it's a mindset. mindset which is getting spoiled. My dear friends, in 1947, we got independence not to construct roads and bridges. For information, today if you go and see the Ribbon building, and if you see the Central Station, and if you see the St. George, the three important places, the Corporation Office, the Central Railway Station, and St. George, the Secretariat of Tamil Nadu, where the policy decisions of the people, the governance and the government is running. All three buildings are constructed by the Britishers. They did a good job. Then why did we get independence? They would have remained in the country if the bridges and roads and railways were required. Where the entire world were looking at railways, India had a very good railway system because Britishers built it. Why did we get independence? We got independence to move out from the slavery mind. We moved from the British Raj to have our own confidence, self-confidence. To tap the self-confidence, we wanted the independence. Because people penetrated into our mind so much that we started feeling slavery. Not just, they didn't get into a slavery through physical means, but also made us to get into the, mentally we were slave to the British people. What happened post 1947? Everybody fought for the freedom, but we forgot the fact why we got the freedom. Now we are in Western 2.0. We are in Western 2.0, like Robo 2.0, 3.0. We are now Western 2.0. Anything Western, we are ready to adopt. Anything to do with America, it is superior. Anything to do with Europe, it is superior. But we forgot the fact we are most ancient nation with the most superior knowledge in spirituality, science, in any area. My dear friends, today you wear jeans which are manufactured by jeans was a garment used by the labor class in America. We don't even know why we wear jeans. Somebody wore jeans in television. They market, the Western people marketed and influenced the serials and movies. They told them to wear jeans, and we started wearing jeans. How many of them know in India we have 160 plus unique standard high quality weaves? You go to Banaras, you go to Kanchipuram, you go to top any kind of textile hubs, you will find a beautiful textile and weaves, unique weaves. Such a beautiful textile material is there, but we are wearing a torn jeans, buying at 5,000 and 6,000, my dear friends. And this is the cultural declination. We are all trying to move from animal mind to a divine mind. But what are we doing? From the divine mind of India, we are moving to animal mind. And that is what is the cultural degradation. Who can save this? Only women can save this. Only women can save this. My dear friends, in America, Hillary Clinton is fighting elections to become the president of America. But in India, see the number of presidents we had. Our defense minister is a woman. We had prime minister who was a woman. And women empowerment need not be taught in India. It is the strength lies in the heart of the woman. And nobody need to teach about it. On all that we need to tell the world is India superior and Bharat Varsha is most important thing. My dear friends, I want to tell you a story. If you look at one of the stories told by Swami Vivekananda, there was a lioness. That lioness was pregnant. And that lioness went near a sheep, and then in that place it delivered the baby lion. And then baby lion, without knowing that it is a lion, started living with the sheep. And it believed it is a sheep. Actually it is a lion. Sheep also never told that lion that he is a lion. It grew along with the sheep. It behaved like a sheep. And it also started eating plants like a sheep. And it never knew the potential. The later one day, one of the lion was noting it. Because there is a code of conduct within lions that if one lion is there, another lion will not come and prey the sheeps. It will not attack the sheeps. So the other lion was thinking, what is this lion doing with that sheeps? Moving along with the sheep. Then that lion found, this lion did not understand it is a lion. So that lion came and told this lion, look, you are not a sheep, you are a lion. The lion did not believe. And later that lion took this lion, showed in the river, look, you are a lion, others are sheep. Believe me, you have greater potential. That lion heart is what you need to, the lion or lioness heart is what you should know, my dear friends. All Indian women have the heart of a lioness, the strength. In India, we can create from nothing to something great. That is the potential we have. All the reason why we got independence is to bring out the self-confidence within us. Self-confidence within us, awake the self-confidence. And you are the torch bearer of that greater potential. My dear friends, not only that, today if you look at some of the top achievers, always used to say, if there is a man, there is always a woman who made him a successful person. If they always used to say, if a man gets educated, it is only the men who gets educated. But if the woman gets educated, it is the entire family which gets educated. I am saying, it is just not the entire family, my dear friends. If one woman gets educated out of that family, the entire generation to come gets educated. Because the women have the power to transform. But I want you people to understand. Let me tell you, if you are studying in Ethiraj College, the kind of institution you are studying is one of the renowned institution. First, you need to believe that in you. Because if you study in Ethiraj College, you are studying in one of the best colleges in Asia. But you should believe that. I'll tell you the statistics and prove you why Ethiraj College is the best in Asia. Out of 100 students in the country, only 20 students enter 11th and 12th standard, my dear friends. 80% of the students gets dropped out in the school. Go and check the statistics of education. Out of the 100% who gets enrolled in LKG, only 20% of the students enter 11th and 12th standard. Out of the students of 20%, hardly few people enter colleges. And in that, fraction of people enter into a reputed college in the country. And you are studying in Ethiraj College, which is one of the best institutions in the world, where a lot of achievers have emerged from here. You know how many IAS officers have come from Ethiraj College? Do you know how many chartered accountants have qualified from Ethiraj College? If you see, the best of the women chartered accountants have come from Ethiraj College. And Divya Bayanna, Srimad Divya Bayanna, who is the present CFO of General Electric, around the world, global CFO, is from Ethiraj College, BCom, who studied BCom from Ethiraj College. And I can tell you multiple examples. All that you need to do is, I can keep on giving examples. I want you people to work with your faculty to identify successful alumni and pick one as your inspiration. And college as the access and contact with the alumni. My dear friends, today my life has got redefined not because I got educated. My life is successful because of the lift given by people like Swamiji's, people around me. That is the secret of my success. Everybody gets educated as a chartered accountant. Everybody qualifies as a lawyer. I qualified my law, chartered accountancy, cost accountancy, company secretaryship. I studied SEMA UK. Everybody practices as chartered accountant. What made me to achieve is just not my potential, my dear friends. It is the lift given by the great people like Swamiji's and the people around me with an ideal of Swami Vivekananda. That is the power you should have. Everybody qualifies. Everybody is going to be a graduate now. Why this program of Catch Them Young? The Catch Them Young is not to make you sit like a class, write examination. This half-a-day program, what you spend here, it is here for you to understand, to tap your inner potential, being here, identifying your ideal. Irrespective of the religion you belong, if you are spiritual, everything is equal. And that path of spirituality, Swami Vivekananda provides. And to understand Swami Vivekananda, it is just not important to look at this picture. Just not important. You should understand what his thoughts are. He says, arise awake, stop not till the goal is reached. How many of them know it was taken from Katha Upanishad? When the entire world was thinking, Western world was thinking they are superior, Swami Vivekananda went to the US and said, arise awake, stop not till the goal is reached. You know, this quote has created industrialists, some of the top academicians, best educationalists, Honorable Prime Minister, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Mahatma Gandhi, Karmavira Kamarajar, Omandur Ramaswamy Reddy, Everyone, the first Chief Minister of Madras Presidency, everybody was inspired by this quote, my dear friends. One quote, which was from Katha Upanishad, Uttishta Jagrati. When Swamiji went to Western world, he never said it is from Katha Upanishad. He just told, arise awake, stop not till the goal is reached. I recently met one industrialist in Andhra Pradesh. His name is Krishnaya. They run a Sinaya construction company in Hyderabad. And they run KIMS, Krishna Institute of Medical Sciences. They are very important industrialist in Hyderabad. And I just asked that industrialist who came from a village and today is top industrialist in Hyderabad. I asked him, how did you become an industrialist? Sathya Kumar, don't you know? I read a book of Swami Vivekananda when I was 18 years. I not only became an industrialist, I became a politician, honest politician, and I served as a politician as well as I am able to become an industrialist in the country. So people who adopt Swamiji will just not be ordinary. They will transform. The entire purpose, my dear friends, today you may be born and you may live your life ordinary. And everybody lives like that. But people who encounter Swamiji, people who embrace Swamiji, people who understand Swamiji can never remain ordinary. Electric shocks will happen in you, I am telling you. Today the Ramakrishna Mission and Vivekananda Cultural Center is going to give you a small, definitely they will be giving some literatures. And that book, if you go to the library, if you go to the bookstall, and that one book has changed millions of people. How many of them know about Anna Hazare? Anna Hazare spearheaded the corruption, anti-corruption movement in India. Today, the Chief Minister of Delhi is a product of Anna Hazare. Where did Anna Hazare get this power? Anna Hazare got this power from Swami Vivekananda only. He has given interviews. From the book, Swami Vivekananda's Call to the Nation. And from that book, he got the ideals. And it made him to be move from ordinary to extraordinary. And the Anna Hazare went on for hunger strike against the corruption in the country. And he got the ideals and he is able to do. My dear friends, second example, Miss Kiran Bedi. Miss Kiran Bedi, who is the Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, who is an IPS officer. She is an extraordinary, accomplished, one of the fine bureaucrats in the country. When she was posted in Tihar jail, she went and taught yoga. She went and taught how to live. For example, many people commit crimes. They go to the jail. But the entire purpose of going to the jail, convicting him is to transform the animal mind to at least to the mind of a man. But Kiran Bedi not only transformed the mind, which is animal, to a man, but transformed the animal mind to a divine mind through yogas taught by Swami Vivekananda. The 4 yogas she taught in the Tihar jail is the Karma Yoga. She used to make the jail inmates to work on certain products, certain things in the prison. 2, she taught Raja Yoga, the meditation technique of Swami Vivekananda. She also taught about the Bhakti, why you should be devotional to the work, why you do, work you do, why you should be devotional to the God. She gave the purpose for the jail inmates, the prison inmates. And 4 is the Jnana Yoga. This is the kind of a transformation Kiran Bedi, the Lieutenant Governor, who is a woman, did in Tihar jail. My dear friends, she is also a woman like you who got educated in IIT in humanities. And today, she is one of the top bureaucrats in the country who has won several awards around the world for her work. And today you see how Puducherry is getting transformed as prosperous Puducherry under her leadership. Wherever the woman who gets the ideals of Swami Vivekananda goes and works, they will transform that place from ordinary to extraordinary. And you should be the person who take up these ideals. Third example is the Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was supposed to become a monk in Ramakrishna Mission. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose came to Ramakrishna Mutt, Belur at the age of 15 years. At the feet of Swami Brahmananda, is one of the disciples of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and brother disciple of Swami Vivekananda. He came and expressed his desire to become a monk in Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission. My dear friends, Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission has a great potential to identify the talent of the individual, because the monks here are selfless. They have renunciated not for the lower but for the higher. They gave up not to go down but to give to the people, as many people as possible. But it is not about renunciation and coming and being in seclusion. And Swami Brahmananda told to Neta Subhash Chandra Bose, you have a great talent, and the Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission trained him on the ideals of Swami Vivekananda. My dear friends, Neta Subhash Chandra Bose went out of this country with nothing in hand through Afghanistan to Germany, meets Hitler and says, see, you have my Indians as an inmates in your prison. Release them. I want to use them for the freedom movement of my country. Hitler agrees. And in Germany, they asked Neta Subhash Chandra Bose, if you get freedom for India, because you have come out with Azad Hind, and you also come out with the independent India before the Britishers declared. Can you look at the confidence of this youngster, Subhash Chandra Bose? And he said, if India gets independence, I will declare dictatorship for 25 years. Dictatorship of what? Not to control people, but to work on the mind of the people. My dear friends, at that point of time, it was only hardly 40 crore people in the country in 1947. Youths were only 30%. If Neta Subhash Chandra Bose would have become the Prime Minister of the country, if he had said what he has done, if he had done what he said, that is to put dictatorship for the positivity of the people, then it would have been easy for us to groom the few lakhs of youth, and this few lakhs of youth would have become a transformational force of this nation. What he said is true. And Neta Subhash Chandra Bose used to stay in Malaysia. When he used to stay in Malaysia, at that point of time, Singapore and Malaysia was together. It was not divided. And when Neta Subhash Chandra Bose used to stay in Singapore, which is not, at that point of time it is Malaysia, there was a mutt established, Ramakrishna Mission, in 1930s itself in Singapore. So Neta Subhash Chandra Bose, in the morning 4:30, he used to go to Singapore mutt, Ramakrishna Mutt, sit there, meditate on what? On the lion's heart. On the lion's heart. Swami Vivekananda said, you may meditate on anything, but I will meditate on the lion's heart. My dear friends, you know the reason why he said that? You should explore the reason. He said that because in a jungle, elephant is more powerful and has more strength than lion. Snake is more poisonous than lion. A cobra is more poisonous than a lion. A fox is more cunning than a lion. But lion is the king of the jungle, because lion has the courage to lead. Today you may not be blessed with all the strength in yourself, but you should have the courage to conquer the fear. That is the reason Neta Subhash Chandra Bose used to meditate on the lion's heart sitting at Singapore. My dear friends, Neta Subhash Chandra Bose went with nothing in hand when he came through Manipur, Imphal, when he gave a clarion call to the entire India, Chalo Delhi, 80,000 plus youth was behind him, my dear friends. That is what the power of Swami Vivekananda is. They asked him to Neta Subhash Chandra Bose. He said, if you have not become a freedom fighter, what you would have done? He said, I would have been in the feet of Swami Vivekananda and Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. That is a kind of a declaration he gave, my dear friends. And that is the power of the ideals of Swami Vivekananda. You will get electric shocks. You will not remember, you will not remain ordinary. You will not remain ordinary. And once you know the Swami Vivekananda ideals, the future generations who is going to follow you, you will also inspire them. You will also inspire them. I can bet you, any woman who reads the ideals of Swami Vivekananda and the disciple of Swami Vivekananda's sister Nivedita, that woman who is leading the family will not lead the family ordinarily. She will not live the life ordinarily. Definitely she can transform minimum the entire family. And I want you people to get introduced to the ideals of Swami Vivekananda. And give me one more example and then tell you how Swami Vivekananda shaped the destiny of many others as well. For example, Swami Vivekananda is just not a spiritual giant from India. Swami Vivekananda inspired Tata. How many of them know Jamshedji Tata is successful today because of Swami Vivekananda? Swami Vivekananda was traveling to Japan, and in Tokyo he met Tata, Jamshedji Tata. He asked Jamshedji Tata, Mr. Tata, in India we need a research center. And Jamshedji Tata asked, why should we have? Swami Vivekananda said, if India has to raid from the hands of Britishers, we should have independent thinking. And he said, you establish the research center. And Jamshedji Tata, understanding the vision of Swami Vivekananda, came back to India. He established Indian Institute of Science at Bangalore. And that Indian Institute of Science was supported by Sister Nivedita, who is a disciple of Swami Vivekananda. And that Indian Institute of Science is one of the premium institute in the country today, which has produced alumni like Homi Baba. And Homi Baba, who became a scientist, in his name, Baba Atomic Research Center is established in the country. And Baba Atomic Research Center is the brain behind Pokhran Blast. And India became superpower because of Swami Vivekananda. If Swami Vivekananda did not inspire Tata to establish Indian Institute of Science at Bangalore, then Homi Baba would not have become alumni of the Indian Institute of Science. If Homi Baba would not have become an alumni of Indian Institute of Science, then Baba Atomic Research Center would not have come. If Baba Atomic Research Center would not have come, Pokhran Blast would not have happened in the hands of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and we got India to be a superpower, and APJ Abdul Kalam became, Bharat Ratna APJ Abdul Kalam became the President of India, who inspired many youth. Look at the connection, my dear friends. Swami Vivekananda's power is that. And that one idea which was taken up by Jamshedji Tata is transforming the nation today. And Swami Vivekananda inspired Rockefeller in US. Rockefeller is one of the rich person in America. Rockefeller, when he went and met Swami Vivekananda, Rockefeller was the most selfish industrialist in America. But when he met Swami Vivekananda, when he encountered Swami Vivekananda, when he got the blessings of Swami Vivekananda through ideas, Rockefeller became a great philanthropist in US. Fourth example is Max Muller in Germany was inspired by Swami Vivekananda. Romalola is inspired by Swami Vivekananda, who is a Nobel laureate. His Holiness Dalai Lama is inspired by Swami Vivekananda. He always said one of the monks who is a role model for all the monkhood is Swami Vivekananda. And Swami Vivekananda also inspired the people like one of the great leaders like Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi got inspired from Swami Vivekananda, and Mahatma Gandhi took the route of non-violence, Satyagraha, and he got the freedom for India. Looking at him, Nelson Mandela got the freedom for Africa. So Swami Vivekananda not only helped India to get the freedom, but Swami Vivekananda also helped Africa to get the freedom. Looking at the model of freedom movement in India and Africa, 63 countries adopted non-violence movement in India. All 63 countries got independence, taking India as the role model. So Swami Vivekananda not only got independence for India, Swami Vivekananda not only got inspired independence in Africa, but Swami Vivekananda inspired independence for 63 countries, my dear friends. That's the kind of a transformation Swami Vivekananda stand. You all know about Subramanya Bharadiyar. Subramanya Bharadiyar, a great poet from this part of the country, from Tamil Nadu. He got inspired by Swami Vivekananda, got the mentorship from Sister Nivedita, and it is Mahakavi Bharadiyar who always spoke about the woman power. Mahakavi Bharadiyar means it is the power of a woman. He has written so much literature to give the inspiration to you. And he is inspired by Swami Vivekananda and guided by Sister Nivedita. We all know about V.O. Chidambarar. V.O. Chidambarar and Subramanya Bharadiyar met in our Ramakrishna Mutt, Chennai. V.O. Chidambarar went and became Kappalotiya Tamilan, who got ship by pledging his gold of his mother, wife. Everything is sold. For what? The Swadeshi movement, inspired by Swami Vivekananda, my dear friends. This is the power of Vivekananda which you should take it up. Sister Nivedita, who was in Ireland, looking at the one lecture given by Swami Vivekananda, got inspired and she came to India, and she was a thunderbolt of thoughts. You should know who Sister Nivedita is. You should read a small book called Thunderbolt. In 1903, when India did not even think about independence, when India was fighting against the Britishers, Sister Nivedita came out with the Indian flag, declared Indian flag in 1903. And that flag was with the symbol of thunderbolt in maroon color, with the quotation, with the wording Vande Mataram. My dear friends, can you dream and dare to release a national flag before you get independence? Sister Nivedita, who was inspired by Swami Vivekananda, who came from Ireland, fought against the Britishers, inspired many youth to fight against the Britishers. My dear friends, when Britishers went and searched the rooms of some of the freedom fighters, they found two important books in every youth's room during the freedom movement. One is Swami Vivekananda's call to the youth of this, call to the nation, and two, Bhagavad Gita. My dear friends, today our nation has got freedom because of two books. One is Vivekananda book and Bhagavad Gita. This is our holy book of our nation. And this is the power of Swami Vivekananda, my dear friends. Karmaveer Kamarajar has come to our Ramakrishna mission. Beyond all, Karmaveer Kamarajar was inspired by the education thoughts of Swami Vivekananda. Not only Karmaveer Kamarajar, Avilashlingam Chettiar, who was inspired follower of Swami Vivekananda. And today Tamil Nadu, among all the states in India, is competing in education. Is because of the thoughts inspired by Swami Vivekananda to Karmaveer Kamarajar, who played a major role in shaping the education policy of Tamil Nadu as the Chief Minister of the state. And today Tamil Nadu's education system is also shaped by Vivekananda. My dear friends, Tamil Nadu, you are all studying here. Tamil Nadu is one of the topmost state in women education. Swami Vivekananda always spoke about women education. He said, educate the women. Leave the decision to them. Leave the decision to them. They will do what is necessary for them. This was a thought given by Swami Vivekananda in 1897, when the women were not provided the platforms, when women were deprived because of the Britishers' ideas which was brought in the Lord Macaulay's education. And this was ignited by Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda also said, give 500 men, we will conquest India. We will conquest in India within 50 years. As many as women, with the same number of women in few weeks. He said, with the same number of women, India can be conquered within few weeks. That is the power of the women in the country, Swamiji believed. And he also said very clearly, looking at the Western model of women empowerment, today what's happening in the name of women empowerment? You fight against the men. Why are you fighting against the men when this land recognized women as goddesses? Lakshmi, Saraswati, Durga, the three important aspects of women, wealth, education and victory, was always the forte of women in this nation. My dear friends, those days when Chhatrapati Shivaji used to go for the war, he never prayed on any male gods. He used to pray on Shakti. That is the power of women. We are from this land. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj used to say that. He always used to pray and dedicate his victory to Ma Shakti. And I want you people to have that power in you. And these three important things which I told you, the education, the understanding the power of women. Beyond that, Swamiji said, women empowerment is not about fighting with men. He did not say directly. He said, just the way a bird requires two wings to fly, just the way a bird requires two wings to fly, humanity can progress only with the woman and male. Woman dominating male and male depriving woman can never progress the humanity. And what's happening today? Instead of talking about women-led development in the nation, we are fighting using the laws in the country. Laws will not empower women, my dear friends. It is the inner strength of every woman should be tapped. You have to have the power to say, even if I don't have anything in my hand financially, even without the support of my family, I will lift my family up. I will educate my kids. I will transform the world. That power should be there within you. Do not be sold to the invaders' ideas. Invaders' ideas. This is my humble suggestion, my dear friends. You have the inner strength, you have a divine quality, you have a confidence. Just somebody has to ignite you. And you are there today. We are catching you young to ignite you. That's all. We are not just transforming here. Today we are igniting you. You are getting transformed. You are going to transform millions of people. As simple as that. So I want you people to take up the heart of a woman. Do not fight with male, because without male, humanity cannot progress. We need both to make the world progress, to make the world a better place to live. So just because today the Western world talks about all this woman empowerment, which is wrong ideas, you are seeded in your minds. If the woman lives with her own divinity, with her own strength, with the heart of a motherhood, automatically humanity will progress. We need not fight with the man. For all the, it is about not women becoming a men. Women exploring inner strength is important. It is not that we change ourselves like a man. Then if every woman changes like a man, then who will be a woman? Who will be a woman? Let's get the inner strength of a woman. The nature of the woman is inner strength. Behind every successful man, there is a woman. Behind a successful saint and a monk like Swami Vivekananda, there is mother. There is a mother. Mother Bhuvaneshwari and Holy Mother. Swami Vivekananda wanted to take a monkhood, and he went and told his mother, Mother Bhuvaneshwari, Ma, I wanted to become a monk. Mother Bhuvaneshwari said, please bring the knife. And Swami Vivekananda got the knife, and he said, let's see later. Second time he told, after some few months, Swami Vivekananda told to the mother that he wants to become a monk. Mother told to bring the knife, and again she said no. Third time after few months, Swami Vivekananda told, I want to become a monk. This time she told him to bring a knife. Swami Vivekananda brought the knife, and she said yes. Why she said no for the first two times, and why she said yes for the last time? When the first two times when Swami Vivekananda brought the knife, the sharp end of the knife was facing the mother. When the third time when Swami Vivekananda got the knife, it was facing the other side. That showed Swami Vivekananda got matured to become a monk, and Mother Bhuvaneshwari allowed him to become a monk. That is the power of a mother. She can identify the inner strength of a man. She can identify the divinity of a man. Women have the power to transform a man. Don't ever think that you are equal to men. You are above men. You are above men. I give a declaration, a clarion call to the entire nation that woman is above men. You have the power to transform men. Do not fight with them. Empower them. Do not equate with them. Grow with them. Do not think you are equal to men, but support them, lift them up so that they can become a contributor. Without mother, no men can be successful. Without the mother of the heart of a mother, nobody can empower the humanity. So you have a greater role to play, and today women are achieving different platform. Geeta Gopinath, who is the present IMF economist, is from India. Indra Nooyi, who is the CEO of PepsiCo, is an economist. Tulsi, who is going to stand for the presidential election in US, is a Hindu from India who is in America, who is going to stand for the presidential election in the forthcoming US elections. She's a woman. My dear friends, this is the power of a woman. So never underestimate your role, and never get into the ideas of the Western people. Do not. If you want to really progress in life, first thing you should do at your home is to switch off your television or cut the serials. The serials talk about how to develop your inner potential. It teaches you how to do politics at home. A good family gets destroyed because of serial. Those days nuclear bombs used to destroy, nuclear bomb destroyed Japan. Today women's lives are destroyed by serial. After 9 o'clock, woman switches on the serial, they teach how to fight with mother-in-law. As if that is the only job of a woman. Do you think all the houses women are fighting with the mother-in-law? But they have made it as a standard operating procedure. Get married, fight with mother-in-law. If you don't fight with mother-in-law, it means something problem with you as a daughter-in-law. And you should how to nag the husband. They will teach in serial. How to scold the children. They will teach in the serial. Are they teaching you how to harmoniously live in the home? Do they teach you, please come to Vivekananda Cultural Center, get the ideals of Swami Vivekananda? Do they teach you how to write your resume? Do they teach you how to prepare for the interview? Do they teach you how to live your life so that your life becomes a contribution? They teach you all nonsense. And you expect yourself to be successful. My dear friends, you can have the best of the bungalows and you can get Go Mada to come with you while you are doing Gravapraisam. But you have a television which is equal to a terrorist, according to me, who is terrorizing your mind. According to me, the television is an intellectual terrorist, which is actually penetrating into your mind and it is spoiling your divinity and inner strength. And leave the serial. Then movies, do they teach you how to live your life honorably? Do they teach you how to take care of your parents? Movies teach you how to elope from home. Movies teach you only one thing for the past 60 years. Go and check what they are teaching. Movies teach you how not to respect the teachers. Movies teach you how to ditch the parents. I can give you open challenge. Ask the heroes and heroines to come here. I will question them. Is their life, is the way they are acting in the movie? They will agree it is not. But why are they acting like that? For the money they get. What is happening with you? You are thinking the real life as a real life. And you are spoiling your life. My dear friends, it's my humble request. Do not. It's up to you. I am not here to say don't watch. I am saying the truth. Your mind is getting corrupted. Just the way your system gets corrupted because of virus and Trojan. I am talking about Swami Vivekananda, Sister Nivedita, such a great ideals to make a woman powerful. Use that opportunity. Use the transformational force. See how your life becomes contributed. No sir, my friends are all going to movie. Yes, they're all going to movie. They're ordinary. You come to Vivekananda Cultural Center today and you're getting these ideas. You're going to become extraordinary. Today Nirmala Sitharaman is a defense minister. Do you think she was going for the movie every time? She was contributing to the country. That was noted by Honorable Prime Minister. And today she is a defense minister. Today don't you look upon her? Yes. She did not sacrifice. In the time when the other people are wasting, she empowered. Simple. Today the secret of success, nothing to do extraordinary. What your friends are doing, don't do. Nothing to do extraordinary. Today world is very simple. What your friends are doing, don't do. Automatically you will be successful for the positivity. And if your friends are saying, going to Vivekananda Cultural Center, you have become old grandma, they will tell you, who said? Today, look at the achievers whom I told you. They all achieved after 80 years. They all came to Vivekananda Cultural Center after 80 years. Swami Vivekananda was a youngster when he went to America to inspire people around the world. He was a grandfather? No. He was a powerful youth of this nation. Why can't you live life like Sister Nivedita and Swami Vivekananda, who inspired millions of people? I am telling you, my dear friends, I want you to do this research as part of Etraj College. Go and interview all the people who got retired from the job. You will get a standard opinion. I should have done something to the society. When they have to be taken care by the society. And this regret is there for all the retired people. If you want to live your life as a contributor, woman has a great potential to contribute. Good ideals, most of the time the child remains with the mother. What kind of a thoughts mother gives, that is the thoughts the child will emulate in the future. And you have the power to transform. The child, if you're a teacher, you have the power to transform. Students, if you are in a workplace, you have the power to transform. You know, one of the statistics showed in the government of India, after the government of India brought women directorship in the company, frauds have got reduced. Women directorship was brought under the Companies Act by the government of India. Frauds have got reduced because when women are getting appointed, men are behaving properly. Frauds are also getting decreased. Can you look at the power of a woman? And world has more than 50% of population as women. India has nearly 50% as population as women. And this population is only transformational force. In agriculture, 60% are women. The oldest high courts in India, 2 out of 3 oldest high courts in India are now led by women. Government of India is now looking at appointing a CBI chief as a woman. And in the grassroots panchayat level, nearly 38% of panchayat union leaders, panchayat presidents, panchayat leaders are women in the country. And that is the kind of a power the women have. The entire Amul in Gujarat, the Amul you must be knowing, the white revolution brought by Varghese Kurian is purely because of the women power in Gujarat. And today India has got the milk production surplus. It's because of Amul. Because of whom? It is because of the women in this nation. I'm sure you people understand your potential, and I can give multiple examples like this who are entrepreneurs. Go to Coimbatore and see what Vanita, the Sirituli project she is heading. Go and look at Emalata Annamalai. And there are multiple examples. Look at our own state of Tamil Nadu, where we have an IAS officer, Miss Amuda. You all must be aware of her contribution. And these are the kind of person you should try to become, my dear friends. Do not, life is once. We have 2 hands. We have all the gifted potential by the God. Think about people who are deprived of that, or the special people, or the divine people. If you think about them, you know what kind of a life you can live. This is the message I want to give you. Today is a great day for you. You have not come here to listen lecture here, and this is not an advice. This is to tap your inner potential. While you are here, you can feel the divinity of Swami Vivekananda here. My dear friends, the secret of this place is some of the top IPS officers, IAS officers, without telling anyone, they'll come and park the car here. Straight they will go to Vivekananda room, which is we are going to visit here in Illam. They go and sit for meditation for number of hours. Some of the topmost IPS officer in the country. Topmost. Nobody knows. Here it's not a place of advertisement. They will come, they will meditate and then go. I told about Miss Amuda IAS. In her room, you will find Swami Vivekananda's photograph. In her room. That is a kind of a transformation. Anybody who takes up Swami Vivekananda ideals is set to become powerful in the nation. Are you doing it? That's the question. So, this is the important message. And the last point, many people say Swami Vivekananda is religious. More information, Swami Vivekananda is not religious. Swami Vivekananda is a spiritual giant. And people stop the life with a religion. Religion is a baby step to reach the spirituality. Actually, you are the God, Swami Vivekananda told. Aham Brahmasmi was first told by Swami Vivekananda. Tattvamasi, that is this is that, was told by Swami Vivekananda. Amartasya Putra, the children of immortality, was told by Swami Vivekananda. The entire aspect of Vasudeva Kudumbakam, where entire world is one family, was told by Swami Vivekananda as part of his Chicago lecture in 1893, where he said, sisters and brothers of America. Before him, he is a Hindu monk who raised the flags of India, but before him, Muslims were sitting, Zoroastrians were sitting, Christians were sitting, but yet he told sisters and brothers of America. One sentence, he gave the world the goal of acceptance, moving from tolerance. Today, when the world is getting divided because of religion, it was Swami Vivekananda who gave a clarion call in 1893, where he said, gave the inspiration for acceptance. That's the power of Swami Vivekananda's ideal. He brought global harmony. Beyond all, today Indian government talks about New India. Swami Vivekananda was the first in 1897 to talk about New India. He said, let New India arise out of the peasant's cottage, grasping the plough, out of the huts of the fishermen, the cobbler, the sweeper, hills and mountains. What he precisely told us, if New India has to arise, it has to arise from all these people. Which is exactly the government of India policy today under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister. Swami Vivekananda not only gave this idea, he also spoke about skill education. You know what was the vision Swamiji had? He wanted to transform India like Japan. Look at Japan, it is a small country, but look at the innovation they have done. Honda is from Japan. Toshiba is from Japan. Sony is from Japan. And you have the Toyota is from Japan. Some of the best industrialization has happened from Japan. Such a small country, my dear friends, is prone for volcano. It is prone for tsunami. It is also bombed by the US in Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Beyond everything, why this country is number one is because of the self-confidence of the people. The country is above everything. Country is above the people. Swami Vivekananda was so inspired by Japan, and he said in 1897 in Complete Works 5.376, he said, give me an unmarried man. If Swami Vivekananda would have been here today, he would have said, give me unmarried woman also. He said, give me unmarried men, let me send them to Japan, get them skill education, bring them back to India, establish factories, workshop, industries, make them to produce Indian products, sell that to Europe, make money, let them have few money with them, and distribute all other money to the people. And this concept of skill education was taken up by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2015, where he signed a MOU with the Japanese government to get skill education for the youth of India, our 50 lakh youth which he targeted. My dear friends, in 1897 what Swamiji visioned, today it is happening in reality. And Swami Vivekananda clearly said in 1897, keep all the God for some time away and pray on Bharata Mata. Pray on Bharata Mata. Bharata Mata is Shakti, form of Shakti, right? Woman God, right? And he said, pray on Bharata Mata with a single devotion of freedom. Exactly within 50 years you will get the freedom. My dear friends, in 1897 you told, in 1947, 15th August we got independence. Exactly. How is this possible? That was the vision of Swamiji, and Swamiji's work is relevant for next 1500 years. He has said India will be much more glorious than ever it was in Belur Math under that tree, tapping the lap. He said, yes, I am seeing India to be more glorious than ever it was. And he said, my work is for 1500 years. And you are here today, don't miss this opportunity. And your life is going to transform being here. My dear friends, it's a humble request. You have the power of transformation. As a woman, you can take care of the entire nation. And women empowerment or women development is just not that. Only by developing women, India can be developed. And India will have it will become one of the developed nation by 2040 only because of the woman power in India who is going to transform the nation. This is my humble request and this is my humble suggestion, and it is not an advice, it is just an inspiration from Swami Vivekananda which I provided. I thank heartfully to the Vivekananda Cultural Center, the Swamijis behind this great institution who are dedicating their life day in day out, and the volunteers who are dedicated this life, and this day should be definitely a transformational day for you. Jai Hind and Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Thank you.